Hey all, welcome back to the channel Rich43. Hope you're all doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. Welcome to this special little vlog. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet, but try and get all the information that I want to give to you guys about the Elvis Evolution Tour. All I'm going to say, it was amazing, wonderful, beautiful, exciting, a beautiful experience, guys. It was really cool. I loved it, the wife loved it. There's been many reviews out there, good and bad, but guys, unless you're going to see it for yourself, and if you're a big Elvis fan, you're going to really enjoy this. So guys, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, like, also comment and share, press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put something up on the channel. But without further ado, let's crack on with this Elvis Evolution Tour vlog. And a warm welcome, guys, to this nice little vlog I've got. Basically what this vlog's about is going to be the Evolution Tour, the Elvis Evolution Tour, guys. This video is about putting everything of what sort of day me and the wife had 4th of October 2025 when we went to watch the Elvis Evolution Tour. I'm trying to do it very quick, so it goes from beginning to end with the odd little video from getting on the train in the morning from where we live, all the way through underground in London, all the different trains, obviously changing, but quick, sharp bullet pointing, and then showing you little clips throughout the day. I will tell you, we wasn't allowed to film in certain parts of the venue. On the video, what's well known to you guys out there, Elvis fans, what you've probably already seen on the Evolution Tour site. That'll show you a little bit. That's what we wasn't allowed to film whilst at the venue yesterday. So it all started, got on the train journey obviously from where I live down to London.
Customer information. The customer is carrying heavy items of luggage. Please be aware that there are no...
So what now, eh?
I standing.
Then you get to the venue where you're meant to get there 45 minutes before your tour starts, which as was 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. I got there about 12 o'clock with the wife. Right, tourists, so. go in to Bob's Burbank Diner, which Elvis fans know that's where basically they called all the fans, random fans, to go and watch Elvis in his 68 comeback tour. Last minute thing, because there was no one watching this concert he was putting on. So you're brought in like that as if you're there to watch obviously Elvis in the 68 comeback tour. So that's all very cool and wicked. So you go in, you get your band, just so you know that you're in and you're safe and you've got your tickets, everything, you've shown that. And then you're in Bob's Burbank Diner. In there, guys, you can have beer, burgers, hot dogs. It's a proper American diner. No beer. Staff are dressed how you would expect to be dressed in, like with the white hats and the clothing, the wear, what you would expect in that era. Brilliant. And then you've got like all TV screens at the end of the diner, and like those 60s, 50s, 60s vibe chairs, seating areas. It's brilliant, guys. And then on these screens, it keeps saying Elvis, something like Elvis needs fans, etc. And obviously that's waiting to be called up. Where the excitement is, you're waiting to be called up at your time to go through to where the 68 comeback tour was. In that Bob's Burbank Diner also, you've got a chance to go and look for memorabilia to get some stuff. Now, obviously I've got the takeaway souvenir brochure, which what I'm going to do, guys, later in the week, I'll actually do a full video on all the things I brought. And yeah, I brought a lot. Also though, I can show you this. Me and the missus had one of these, walked away with one of these hoodies, pretty cool. Let's just turn that around for you. So yeah, it says Elvis London, and obviously the Burbank Diner, Mystery Train, which I'm just coming up with now to tell you about that, Blue Y Bar, and then the 68 comeback special, of course. Then we have the All Shook Up after party, which you have run a standard ticket, which is what we had. And guys, that is plenty to have, because there's a standard ticket, and you can go right up to £300 tickets, which is the I Have a Dream VIP area, whichever what you want, guys, to be fair. But we went to standard, and it was just appropriate for everything. For an Elvis fan, we was happy. And also, before going further, this is one of the other things I bought. T-shirt from the memorabilia, easy for me to say, memorabilia shop. There's loads there. You've got, I'm not going to say too much because I want to show you that later in the week, but from pint glasses, T-shirts, you name it, they've got it. Elvis, key rings, etc. But anyway, after the Burbank Diner, you called up and then you walked through to the studios just before the 68 comeback to where that is. So you like got all old-fashioned TVs, etc. And then the actors, actresses, they come in and they are brilliant, guys. I've heard bad reviews saying they're like GCSE students. They're not. They're really professional. They're passionate about Elvis, you can tell. And that was really cool. I'd love to big them up now and say, yeah, they did a brilliant job, made it wonderful, exciting. You walk down the corridor, you've got some pictures of Elvis, and then you have a photo took. There's your chance to have your photo took. Me and the wife had it took. And then later down the line, not known at that time, you can buy, like, which I will show later this week, like a little folder of all the photos. And one, for example, is like me and my wife standing outside Graceland with Elvis leaning out the car, which is brilliant. So that's cool. And then you go in to, as I say, the room before the 68 comeback studio. And this is where you're introduced to all the madness which would have been happening before the 68 comeback tour, and introduced to Sam Bell, which is one of the characters. Basically, you've got the Sam Bell character and the Elvis, obviously, character running side by side, and how their lives went all through their lives from a young age, where Sam Bell was best friends with Elvis, and it shows you where his roots came from black music, etc., which in those days, guys, would have been obviously unheard of. There's like, there was a partition between obviously white and blacks. There was separated, as everyone knows. So yeah, it's very interesting, guys. And what happens is, after you've been in this little room where there's loads of old-fashioned TVs, the smell of it, just it feels like you're back in that time. Then you go along on the mystery train tour. All I'm saying, it's like a 4DX cinema show with live actors interacting, coming right by you, etc. It's pretty cool. And again, that shows you the story between Elvis and Sam Bell through their lives, and we all know where it ends. But that's very interesting, guys, and very cool. And it did bring a tear to my eye, I will admit that. Anything does with Elvis. The Evolution Tour site, you can see that on there, so I'm not giving too much away for you guys who have not seen it yet. But after that, you go to the Blue Hawaii Bar. You can see on my face, amazing. Me and the wife had a cocktail, Blue Hawaii cocktail. Got rum in it, all sorts of alcohol. So if you like drinking, guys, if you like a bit of a drink, have one of them. I would say have one of them. All you need to be in Hawaii, but the way they did the set, guys, it's amazing. You've got the bar in the middle. It's beautiful. We had a few pictures in there, and you're given basically 20 minutes in there for refreshments, obviously, and toilet breaks, etc.
Re-releases old hits with no sign of a comeback for the king, as Elvis did 7 years with no live performances and signs another three-picture deal.
3 students killed by police.
Man was shot and was killed tonight.
Straight back on with it, and you get immersed back into the story of what the characters, actors are putting across to you guys on this tour, which are brilliant, guys. They're brilliant. I'd be the first to say they made the experience so cool. Obviously, along with being Elvis, that's what you're going for. Obviously, the way they put Elvis across, the passion, etc. They really like doing the job, and it seems to. And if not, you could have filmed me. But anyway, back on track. After the Blue Hawaii Bar, that's when then you go in to the 68 comeback special. Now, again, I don't want to give too much away, but this is emotional, guys. It's all what we know about the 68 comeback special, but you've got your first band you're going to see on this tour, which are actually on the famous square put across people. It was an AI event, which everyone thought it was that AI white suited Elvis. It was going to be a concert. That's what I thought. But they've changed that in the description now. But let me just say, when you watch this 68 comeback tour as it starts, they have got some sort of AI Elvis at the back of the stage, and it's amazing. It is amazing. And I was thinking, is that a real person? Is that who's going to be the Elvis impersonator, whatever you want to say, with the band? But it's not. Basically, but they've used AI there, so I'm saying this myself. I think in 5 years' time or before, as technology progresses and money comes in props from this tour, I think they will change this and have some sort of AI character with the band. But that's just me saying that. We'll see how that goes. But it's still amazing. As I say, you've got that AI character looking in the mirror, where you see the nerves of Elvis, etc., and what he was going through, thinking before he comes on stage. And you would not think that. Obviously, everyone knows who Elvis is and what he did on that 68 comeback tour. You would not believe how nervous he was before coming onto the stage, but it puts all that across to you. And then you have his famous music hits from the 68 comeback tour, but at the same time, you've got the band right in front of you, real instruments, which are very cool. And what they do then is they have 3 big screens of Elvis's right up to his face in his black leather suit, and it feels, you can feel him there, guys. He's just in the room. Would have been nice to have an AI figure, silhouette, whatever you want to call it, on the stage, but I still enjoy it, guys. I'm sure if you're an Elvis fan and you're going to watch this for Elvis fans out there, you're going to enjoy it. After that, and I won't, yeah, well, I will say it ends with I Have a Dream. Very emotional, and it shows you what happens after, which you all know. But yeah, it's very emotional, guys. It's very wonderful, exciting. It's just, I can't explain it. Only Elvis fans know what I mean by that. But after that, then you go into the All Shook Up after party. Another cool venue. You've got your second band of the day there, of the tour. It's about 2.5, 3 hours in there. Whether that changes when you're there at that time, whether they're that busy, you have to move on after an hour and a half. But it's like basically a big bar. You've got a DJ playing Elvis tunes when you go in. You settle in, get comfortable, get a drink, food. We had a lovely burger, beautiful burger, guys, proper like American style burger. And then at the same time, after the music ends off the DJ, it goes on to the live band, which was brilliant, singing Elvis songs. And that rotates then over every half hour, 45 minutes, so you can hear both. The next tour of people then come in and you can mingle with them, make friends with other Elvis fans. It's brilliant. And then there's a chance just before you walk out that venue, that door, to get your photo with some massive red Elvis lights, which we did. I'll show you a picture of that in a sec. And then after that, you walk out of that venue, you have also got a chance to get the photos, which I was talking about earlier in the video, and a key ring, and then you can put these photos. You've got photos like of the comeback tour, one with the Elvis sign, one I mentioned earlier with me and the Miss St. Graceland, and you've got Elvis leaning out the car, which is brilliant. And then after that, you walk out, you into the memorabilia souvenir room, which is where you can get this as a souvenir, and obviously this, which I showed you earlier, and a lot more, which I'm going to be bringing to the channel this week, so keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure if you'd have been watching a short before this, or this is before the short. This is going to be an Elvis fan couple of days, guys, so I hope you do enjoy it. And that is it, guys, for this little vlog of Elvis Evolution Tour. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. If you didn't, still give us a big thumbs up. But if you did, guys, seriously, subscribe for more, press that bell notification. You will never miss anything I put up to do with Elvis, my model building, my motorbike riding, anything like that. So if you like the channel, you like what you see and you want more, press the subscribe button, bell notification, you'll always be notified. I'm going to leave it here, guys. Just before I go, keep an eye out for this week, guys. As I say, something special in here, along with all the souvenirs I brought from the Elvis Evolution Tour. And trust me, I'm not going to put figures out there, but it was a lot of money. But I'd saved it for months. Me and the wife had saved it for months. It was a big thing. I was doing the next big thing I want to do, guys, is go to Las Vegas. I am 47 now. By 50, I want to be in Las Vegas. I want to go to see Elvis's grave, his rest place. and his relatives, etc. His mom. I want to go there, guys. I really want to go to Las Vegas in 3 years. Soon be here, but by 50, that's one of my bucket lists to go to Las Vegas. That's the next thing I want to do, and I'll be happy. But again, do hope you enjoyed this little vlog, guys. Hope I've given you some light to what this evolution tour is about. Please be strong-minded. If you do hear any bad views about this tour, please just try and ignore that and go and enjoy yourself. And trust me, I think you will. It's not all bad. It's not bad at all for me. I loved it, and I think you will love it, guys. And that's it for this special little vlog, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you're an Elvis fan, I'm sure you did. And if you haven't already got your tickets and you haven't been to this evolution tour, which is on in London at the minute, guys, go ahead. I've looked on there today on the website, and there's tickets available up till the end of this year. And as I gather, it's going to be reopening next year for you guys to go and check it out wherever you are in the world. If you're an Elvis fan, you're going to love it, guys. Again, as I said at the beginning of the video, there's good and bad reviews, but I'm going swaying towards the good reviews, guys. If you're an Elvis fan, you're going to love it. Because for me personally, anything Elvis, you could be reading the paper, watching him read the paper, which there is pictures of that. I love it. So yeah, check it out, guys. But again, thanks for today. Really love your support. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a big like. If you didn't, give us a big like and subscribe for more. But for now, that is it, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Oh, and this week is going to be a very special week. This Elvis fan fest, this Elvis video fest, which I'm bringing to you all through this week. So enjoy. Just before I go, I'll just show you this as a little tease. This is a good collection I've got now. This is in my collection. Do you know what it is? Keep watching, guys. Subscribe for more. Press that bell notification. You'll see when that comes up on the channel. But that is one of my best in my collection. I've got something else which is coming up this week. What I brought from the Elvis Evolution Tour. So that's come this week as well. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. Take care, guys. See ya. Peace.